So the same person on Facebook also sent me this one. And when I first looked at it, I said, something about this looks off. Something is not right. So let me go in and redigest this information again so that I can truly get it into my mind as to what he's talking about. Now, I see how on both ends, if you dig deeper into it and you can create this idea of the first verses 7 through 12 talking about uh, getting away with the law and talking about death, whereas that 13th verse talks about working in the ways that they would say Jesus is. Now, here's the issue with it, though. The issue is that in Thessalonica, one, there's not scholarly consensus on whether or not Paul wrote that Second Thessalonica. You have some scholars saying that he did, while others are saying that he didn't. Some scholars are saying he wrote it in 50 AD, in the 50s CE, while others are saying it was written around 150 CE, which would be written by some acolytes of Paul, some disciples of Paul, because the style is different, the writing technique is different, the message is different. But when you look at 7 through 12, what you're seeing is that they're talking about those who would tell the big lie, those who are already, and it says who are already among us, who are changing what the true understanding of the way is, to which is what they would have been calling it back then, the way. And that appears to be more of the Catholic Church, and what becomes out of the Catholic Church, Protestantism, which becomes all of the versions of Christianity. So when you say, oh, I'm not Catholic, so it doesn't include me, but your doctrine actually has its foundation in Catholicism. But it was those people who were putting themselves above what they claim to be God's word. It was those people who were changing what you call to be God's word. And they said they are already among us. But one interesting line is that I think it's around 11 or 12 when he talks about that God will send a great delusion to those who are performing these miracles and wonders so that the people will believe in the lie. And all throughout ancient Christianity, they have always claimed to have performed miracles and done all these signs and wonders, and they even claim it today. And people are following this big lie that was taken from a base religion, a cult, and then transformed into this Christian religion to which many people are following today. Whereas verse 12 is talking about staying steadfast and being fruitful and letting your works show your belief and your faith in this Jesus or this God. Maybe those writers were realizing that what Vespasian and Josephus and all of them had started, what Irenaeus and all of them had continued to support, was really a big lie that was created in order to take people away from the actual true teachings of goodness, of purity. Because when it says that they will live in their wickedness, look at everything that Christians have done throughout history since they've been Christians. It is a lot of wickedness.